that Satan knows their name. Even if you call their name in Marine, the queen know their name. He said, this area, don't go there. Are you following me? They have done business with the Marine. They have dealt with that kingdom to a certain level that their name is popular there. So nobody calls their name there. A warrior kind of church. That's what God is doing in this end time. So Isaiah is giving you an idea of what this takes. He said, even the one that forged, we were talking about the arrow, the bow, right? Are you still here? And I said to you that in the equation, the church is the quiver, the arrow is the believer, and the bow is the launching pad. Are you here? So I'm saying to you here that this is a blacksmith, a man that forges a weapon. And he is saying, God is saying through Isaiah that even the blacksmith, there is a labor. Are you following me? There is you see, ministry is not enjoyment. Ministry is not to show yourself. That's not ministry. Ministry is labor. Isaiah is saying to us that ministry is labor, that the blacksmith, in trying to bring a man into shape, the blacksmith labored to a certain point that there was no food for him to eat. He was hungry. He fainted. He thirsted because of water. In trying to produce a man, this is what the blacksmith goes through. So if you assume that ministry is a place where you come and enjoy or show yourself, Isaiah is giving you a different portrait of what ministry is about. It's labor. Have you noticed? You want to ask, is somebody here? Have you noticed that it is poor men that eat much? Have you noticed that? You are not here. A story was told of a man that had an institution, an organization. He wanted to employ people, and then he placed an advert, and people came to be managers of that organization. And the man allowed them to serve yourself in a setting. They didn't know that the man mounted the camera and they were watching them. People could take rice after rice, swallow after this one, that one, after that one. The man was just watching them on the camera. And the man came and took a geyser and drank just a little wine afterwards. Without examination, that man that took a geyser, just drank a little wine, received, his letter as a manager. Because with this one, he's not piggish. So this one won't consume my money for the orders that I could buy every day. Great people don't eat much. The reason is because the burden of trying to produce weapons for God overwhelms you. Yes, because see, there are a lot of things that overwhelms you that barely you will even have appetite for food. Yes, this is why when you look at a great man, he's always smart. They don't have large tummies. They barely have time to eat. This is what Isaiah said. He said this man has beat an iron to come into shape to a level that strength left him. Are you following me? You wake up before 9 a.m. you eat breakfast. You are not serious. You are not serious. Destiny brings you to a point. I'm not saying fasting. I'm saying destiny. Destiny brings you to a point that you even forgot whether something exists like food. Since morning till now, I have been working. I left my place of work. When I look at the time has almost gone. I had to rush so that I will meet up service. Since morning I have been working. This is the demands of forging an iron. It's not a joke. You may think it's a joke, but when you step in, you will discover that you are in the wrong place. You have to pull back. This is why people start the work of ministry, they run away. They thought it was a place to show, for showmanship. People that failed in business, they ran into ministry, thinking that it's alternative for survival. But when they entered here, they know this matter is a matter of beating an iron into shape. You are not here. Ministry is not what a man have gotten, it's what a man have become. It's not what you have gotten in following Jesus, it's what you have become, what your life have become. Who were you before? Now that you have followed Jesus, what have you become? That's ministry. If you have not become anything for the past 10 years, you are wasting your time. I showed you the protocol of Cave Abdullah, how the men that were vile men followed David, but at the end of the day, by the Davidic spirit, they were shaped into weapons of war. Are you following me? You remember that I showed you the scripture here that day. People that have no shape, Their life have no form at all. But they followed David and they became. Jesus said, follow me and I will make you. Ministry is making. Who were you before? After 10 years in church, what have you become? If you have not become anything, then you are in a social club. That's not church. Because the essence of church, the design of church is to form you into something that you were not. Not to go there and add their numbers and be clapping hands with them. Every year for 10 years you are there. You say, it's my mother's church. That's where I was born. What can I do? It's my mother's church. You are joking. You may have a question to answer when you stand before God's throne. Are you following me? Yes. You may have something to tell Jesus. He will ask you something. So it's what a man becomes. That's the testimony of true Christianity. What a man becomes. The basis of true Christianity. After 10 years of following Jesus, what have I become? Follow me and I will make you. Follow me, I will. So ministry is in the making of men. The making. I said to you some time ago that a man's quiver can be full, but it's possible it's full of sticks.